What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the GeoGuests or daily challenges, we are incepted into a location somewhere in the world. We got to move around and figure out where we are. And if you fine, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, would like to help me figure out where we are, you can. Shout out the answers if you think you know, but just no Googling. You dirty. It's not, you dirty Googlers. It's Africa. Llamas. Jeez. Yo, 35. I don't even, I can't fathom this. Is that 3 years? Is that actually 3 years? Is that what I'm looking at? It doesn't feel like 3. Does it feel like 3 years to you? I know, I need a life too. No, the feeling is mutual. What have we done? Think of the youthful lads we were. Thank you. 35 months Iowa. Damn. It's not Iowa, guys. Let's see where the sun's pretty clearly in the north. I can dig South Africa for this. Snark says the Congo. Yeah, I loved you too, man. Absolutely. I mean, like Southern Africa, at least. I don't know if South Africa. South Africa probably a little bit more developed. Let's see if we can find some language that'll help us. Okay. Looks like that's a sign. Okay. And the sign says, Mbabene. I know Mbabene. Mbabene is Lesotho? No. Mbabene is Eswatini. Where's Manzini? Okay, so Mbabene is to the west-northwest, and Manzini is to the east. Southeast. Okay, where's Manzini? There's Manzini. We're in between. We're in between Mbabene and Manzini. Cool. Well, that's pretty good, right? Like, we came at this. Can we get any better than that? Swaziland Water Services Corporation. It's no, say Mililwane. Those are like some baboons. Where's Mililwane? Mililwane. Ombo? Oh, the lodge is a bit south. Hey, in kind picture. Down here, you think? I think it's less developed, so it's probably in this like Hi-ho-ho-ho region. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, that's a great start for fucking Swaziland. Let's go. Question number 2. This also kind of gives me Africa. Could be Australia. Angle pole could be Australia. Sun is in the northeast east. Okay. Australia probably. Can see that being. Yeah. Hypnotic is Aussie. Okay. Yeah, we're driving on the. Looks Aussie. Okay. We're all saying Aussie. We get the state. Let's get a highway number sign, please. I am a big noob on GeoGuessr. Hey, man, all advice is appreciated. Everybody's from somewhere, you see? If you strongly believe we are in a place, by all means pipe up, because yeah, it's all about the learning. I'm not trying to be a GeoGuessr meta nerd. I'm trying to like get it from context clues, from conversation. You think it's New South Wales? I can dig. I mean, this does look like a bit of the New South Wales I visited. It also isn't terribly arid, right? It's okay. As I say that, it got more arid. Is Reggie nearby? My wife has to see him. Probably. Is your wife handy? Because he's not going to stay for very long. So, if Mrs. Max 18889 would like to say hello to Reginald Schmopus Boy Jeej. Let's just we'll bring her out at the end of the question. You think it's outside Perth? Well, that's nowhere near New South Wales. So, which one do we think it is? Not really getting any sort of like highway signage. Reggie goes to another school you wouldn't know. I'm confident that this man has a wife. Are you saying that Reggie's not here? Am I the one who's full of shit in this example? This fictitious example. Okay, what was that? Looked like some person's home, or might be all we get. Sea-Link? Kangaroo Island. Okay. Does anyone happen to know about, is there a Kangaroo Island? And if so, where is it? Kangaroo Island! No! No way! We found Kangaroo Island on its southern South Australia outside of Adelaide. Get the fuck out of here. There's a Kangaroo Island and we found it. That's redonkulous. That definitely deserves a Reginald Gage appearance. So I almost never do this because he was downstairs sleeping. And you know, you're really supposed to let sleeping cats lie. Where's that dog's? People love you, Reg. People love you, and I also love you. Hey, how are you? You here? He needs to be a tough guy next to his brother. Hi. I know. Okay. We might as well do the double kitties. There's also Ronaldo. Hi, Ronaldo. This is Ronnie. Ronnie is just over a year old. The flumpus meat is coming in good. That's right. You got 2 kitties. 2 kitties for the price of 1. Question number 3. Now they're going to fuck around with each other. All right. We got India. Could be Delhi. So, security services. My very real wife appreciates the cat. You're welcome, Mrs. Max and Mr. Max, and all of the wives and ladies and girlfriends and male cat enjoyers as well. Yeah, 2 orange boys. We tried for a girl. It didn't take. Easy Study Center. We don't yet have the city, do we? Is that the only English? You think it's daily? Yes, most oranges are boys. My girl had an orange girl, and then she sadly passed. So we wanted to get an orange girl, and we were told that Veronica was an orange girl, and then it turned out that Veronica had balls, and see as how we were calling him Ronnie anyways. Veronica became Ronald, and that was a fun realization in the middle of the summer. So, do the auto rickshaws tell you? I see. I would always figure to see more English if it was daily. Do I travel? Not a ton. I work a lot. But that's because I love working. I have an amazing job, so I certainly shouldn't complain, right? I also don't really crave travel. Like, I hate being cold. I would love to be warm right now, but I also love to hang out with you. You think it's Bangladesh? All right, we could do Dhaka. Dhaka, Bangladesh? I can get into that. That seems like a very reasonable suggestion. I mean, like, we're not seeing a ton of English. I would expect to see, like, slightly more English in daily. There's URL.bd.com. All right, Bangladesh. It is Bangladesh, a very populous nation. I heard once that if you were to look at the geography of the Earth objectively, like as an outsider, the single number one place you would want to build a settlement would be Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's just like the end of the Gangetic Plain. Fertile soil. I don't know what all the reasons might be, but Deadshot says, I was in the Navy and got to travel across the Pacific on government dime. So much fun. I can believe it. Hey, Mystic Matt is a master. What would you say the next thing I need to learn to get to GM is? What do you play? Settings matter here a ton. The distance between master and GM is very setting specific. Dolce Soprano. This is Brazil, right? This is Brazilian Portuguese. Yeah. This has got to be Brazil. You play Europe caps? Okay, so fixed caps. Ooh, like meta settings or my style? Mommy says the entire country of Bangladesh is essentially the world's biggest river delta. Well, that's part of why. Yeah, 100% Brazil. Was Andarai a clue? I don't speak Portuguese, so if anyone does, just pipe up and fixed caps. You don't like fixed caps? I love fixed caps. I've grown to no alliance, blizzards, no fog. Okay, so good spawn potential, good board reading. You play like a pseudo negotiation style where you don't directly ask, but you kind of positionally negotiate. What would those settings be? What would the distance between master and GM? Probably just time, I actually think. And luck, right? You want to get those good spawn points. So if you're struggling to find the OP spawn points, like turn order matters. Okay, you know what? You asked me a great question. So in the settings you play, the way you close the distance between master and GM is the thing that matters the most on those settings, without the ability to negotiate, is figuring out where you are in the turn order such that you can take a favorable spawn point. And what do I mean by that, right? What did the Blizzards create? What is the inevitability of those creations? Who picks what? And then where will they go? And if you can anticipate all of that and then how the relationships will shake out, then you can hopefully put yourself in a position that pays that off. So there is a lot of like board reading and like turn one board reading. Where do you put your cap? First couple of turns, other player prediction. And then from then on, future relationships. Figure out fast. Yeah, well, I mean that's the whole thing about the board, right? Is if the blizzards matter a ton, like they do on those settings. I don't know what part of fucking Brazil this is. Having my quick guess of Canaries, yeah, man. All right, does anyone know? I'm gonna pick like outside of Rio, but like it's probably not. Brazil's too big is the problem. San Luis? I don't know where that is. Was it San Luis? It's a smaller city called Underai. Okay, it was Underai, but I didn't know where that was. Question number 5. So seeing someone has a 3 near where I want to cap, try and play to cover myself, they do cap there. If you can predict South Korea, if you can predict where people are going to cap, try your best not to be there, ideally, because you can't talk to them. So they don't know if you're hostile or not, right? I would say either turn fog off either turn blizzards off or turn alliances on. And you'll probably find your win rating. Like there's a reason why I made the negotiation game the way I did, right? Because I don't want anyone having too OP of a spawn, because turn order already matters a lot. So like adding more sort of spawn luck to it isn't what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mitigate the spawn luck, and notably with the TR, I'm trying to flatten out the dice luck a bit, which is kind of crazy to think that TR is the flatter fucking luck mode. But here we are. It's not Japan, it's South Korea. That's Korean script. Thank you for the sub, Xenomorph. Whole year, man. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, brother. All right, Jeju National. Jeju? Are we on Jeju Island? Get out of here. That's really quick and easy if we know we're on Jeju. We are on Jeju. No way. No way. We're on the 1115 on Jeju. So we got Kangaroo Island and we got Jeju Island. The 1115 splits to the 1131 and 1139. Heading west to Chunghon Myoji. Chunghon Myoji on the 1115. Or like somewhere here. What would you say I should switch settings to? It's not about switching settings. If you like what you play, then it might just be an issue of playing it more. But when my Thursday show, the fixed caps I do on Europe has no blizzards. I mean, I could go through all the settings and why I chose them, but auto spawn, because it's just a time saver, and I don't want anyone to start in a stable state, because then it's more likely the game stalemates. I have a neutral bot because it's fixed cards. I fix cards because I can't just keep making a variant of the meta settings. I have true random dice because cap rolls are broken. I have alliances on because I like to talk to people, and the whole goal of the settings was to figure out who you can actually talk to. I have blizzards off because I don't want any individual person spawn to be too OP. I have fog off because I want people to see each other in addition to being able to talk to each other. That's basically how I like my fixed capitals. But again, yeah, listen to No Name. 100%. The best settings are the settings you like to play. Absolutely. If it's fun for you, then you'll play it. You'll practice and you'll learn. We actually did quite well today here. Our worst get was when in Brazil. We got a great 4 gets, I would say. Just outside of the gold. New to the stream. Not had the best day. Thanks, Pete. Oh, you're welcome, Tom. You're welcome. And I'm sending you all the love in the world, my friend. Sometimes we don't have the best days. Ooh, the beaches. I know exactly where this is. There's this nice little secluded... Let's see if we can get there. There's this nice little secluded view. Let's see how far this path takes us. This is the boardwalk and the beaches. And there's like these rocks here. It's great. Like it's like one of my go-to date spots if I'm down here and I want to take a girl. I want to like sit on these rocks in the middle of the night. Right here. And you got the beach over there. The beach goes far, right? You see it like go all the way. This is like one of the larger beaches in Toronto. And there you have it. Right? We got a nice little... It is 100% a makeout spot. 100%. I do what I got to do. So this is boardwalk. Where's that washroom? Public washroom's there. So we're before the washroom. How much? Straight that way. I look towards. Yeah. If I go that way, what do I see? I see water. So probably a little bit closer. Like that. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Anyway, Blacks, that reminds you of Costa Rica? I don't know if Toronto and Costa Rica are in the same league. Risk advice and dating advice. Listen, I'll tell you right now. I strongly recommend that exactly 0 people listening to me talk right now take anything I say about dating as gospel. All right? You got to try it and figure out what works for you, because I've had my ups and downs in that regard. Let me tell you. By downs, I mean downs. Anyways, Glendon Mason. We don't want to dwell. We don't want to dwell on the negative. But accentuate the positive. But hey, asking me for dating advice, like the literal definition of the blind lady, the blind. Eglinton and Mason. Okay, where the fuck is Mason? Once you killed at party, I was traumatized. Sorry, dude. We had fun. Maybe at your expense, but we had fun. Bismillah. We will not let me go. Let me go. Bismillah. Bismillah pizza. You can't let that pizza go. You put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Let me go. Put it in your. Let me go. Hey, what's up, Kristen? You can help me with the GeoGuessr? Markham Road. Okay, we finally figured out where it is. Markham Road Nag. That's why I don't know where it is. Deep Scarborough's never really been a part of town I spend a whole heck of a lot of time in. Glenda and Mason. Bismillah. Is Glenda Road then? If I go north, I go west. Okay. What is the address? 17 Glenda Road. Bismillah. Pure. Has it not been a success story thus far? I don't know. You tell me, Mystic Matt. Oh shit! Look who it fucking is. Zango Bango, the man himself. Sackville. I know where we are. Sackville is Cabbage Town. I didn't even know that. So this is also not a part of town I hang out in. Did I see the Flagle today? Let me see what it looks like. I'll check. We'll check out the Flagle after this. Flagula. This is Sackville and what is that? Genelia? Amelia. Sackville and Amelia. Look at this. Look how old this house is, right? It's been added to. Like, this probably existed on its own and then became this row house. This is a crazy part of town, Cabbage Town. I bet you some of these places in there are absolutely beautiful. I just never. Amelia and Sackville. Cool. Yeah, never found myself. Never had any friends in fucking Cabbage Town. It's not really the most appealing name, to be fair. Cabbage? What? At least give me a little kimchi or something. Okay. Kimberly. So what is the... We can do a Flagle interlude. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? How do I close all these ads? Go away. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye. Get fucked. Stop seeing this ad. Okay. Guess a country. Canada. Oh, it's Bhutan. That's why. Pyo. Very nice. We know the Bhutan flag. That's why. I like Flagle too. And now what happens? What's the bonus round? Do we need to know facts about Bhutan? What is the shape of Bhutan? Is this one. What is the national emblem of Bhutan? The one that looks... Okay, so that's Canada. That's USA. That's definitely not Bhutan. That's somewhere in Africa. That is Union of the Comoros. So we got a mountain. That has the Nepalese flag on it, though. So I'm going to say it's not Nepal. This one looks very Tibetan. And that has Arabic script. Bhutan is not a Muslim country, so bingo. I knew Nitrona can't be stopped. Pete, have you considered playing Risk with mini games in between each round? It would be a lot more fun. That's what we're doing right now, my friend. We're playing mini games. Capital? Flag of the capital of Bhutan. No. Probably that. Nope. That. Yup. I should have known by the slash. I'm dumb. I didn't get the yellow on red slash. I'm stupid. Think reviewing people's Risk games would make good content? Not really. Not in the sense that it would make for bad content, but in the sense that I would never do it for almost no reasonable price. Right? I've been asked to do it for how many years now, and I've never done one. So it's like the price is wrong. I could ask for too much money, but you guys shouldn't pay that. And I wouldn't ask you to pay that. The neighbor of Bhutan is China. So, like, outside of asking people to pay exorbitant amounts of money for my time, which I don't feel good doing, I'd much rather just play my own games. The estimated population of Bhutan, well, Bhutan is like, it has less than 500,000 people, I think. It's got more than 500,000 people. Fuck. Review Kilda's game and explain why he's a noob. I see that I could do. However, I feel like the problem is, what currency? The Nagultrum. The problem is that Kilda is not a noob. He's in fact very talented at Risk. And far be it for me to encourage more people to realize that factoid. That Kilda is a man I like and respect. I'd rather us just continue with our go-to pattern of calling each other mean names and stay with that. This is also a really nice part of town. Burlington Crescent and Thome. He's a noob because that's the way it is. It is Toronto, but I'm trying to figure out what part. This is like Weston, I think. 28. No. Burlington Crescent and Oakwood. Oh. So this is, I see. This is Oakwood south of St. Clair. Okay, this is a nice part of Oakwood. I see. Oakwood. South of St. Clair, by the hill. But we're on top of the hill. So we're north of Davenport on Oakwood, which is, where's Oakwood? Oakwood, here. Yeah, that's a nice part of Oakwood. Look at that. Okay. So we're on Thome. Yeah, just as you pop in. Thome and Burlington Crescent. But we're on Thome, I see. So at this house. Dude, I've never been here. This is a beautiful neighborhood. I bet you these houses are worth so much fucking money. I bet you these houses are worth a disgusting amount of money. Kenny versus Spenny house. Where was the okay. Where was the Kenny versus Spenny house? 288 Sherburne Street. Can I get there? I'll show you. I mean, 288 Sherburne Street is probably... No, I can't like walk there in time is the problem. All right, if we get a downtown get, I'll show you 288 Sherburne Street. I know where that is. Like I can get you there. Probably can't walk there in time. Let's just pop the get. Final question. 401. Dufferin and Yorkdale. Okay, I know where we are. We're in the Collectors facing east on the 401 before Yorkdale, between Keele and Dufferin exit. Here. Cool. What is on this side? Lakeview Homes. Mevotech. Where's Mevotech? Kaboom! Mevotech. Mevotech LP. So we're past Mevotech. We're here. And we're right at the beginning of the building. No, we're right before the beginning of the building. We're here. Ka-chaw. Nice. Kenny versus Spenny. I haven't heard those names in years. What's right? I'm from Ontario. I'm a Toronto person. Born and raised, never left. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for helping. Appreciate you all. Refine yourself in this big old world. I wish you the very best.